Hey YouTube, Incendar here, today with a quick start video for fishing in MapleStory 2. I've been fishing quite a bit on my main, and tons of people have come up to me and always asked how do I start fishing, so it's apparently a problem that a lot of people can't figure out, but thankfully it's really simple. It only takes about a minute to start fishing. The first thing you want to do is get up to level 13. This might change in the future as far as level, but for now it's 13. At that point, you'll notice down here in the bottom right, you'll have a maple guide. So what you want to do is pull up the maple guide, go to fishing, cast your line, click begin lesson. Okay, at this point, we're transported to a new area. We just want to go up and talk to this guy Pesca here, who will give us the fishing quest. At that point, we just want to run over to this water, pull up your inventory. You'll see in fishing, you now have a rod. And I just put that, put that on any key down here. All right, once we have the rod set up on the hotkey here, I'm just going to throw it. I'm using a controller today, so I'm just going to use it. All this is about, you go up to the water, begin fishing. You're going to have a bit of a mini game pop up, and it'll be a little bobber. What you want to do is just hit whatever key to keep it in the yellow to successfully catch these quest fish. Okay, once you finish catching the two fish and turning them in, you'll actually be ready to fish in the world. One quick tip is just press M, and let's go to Victoria Island. You'll notice up here recommended fishing spots. The way fishing works in this game is you have beginner 1, 2, 3, 4, then advanced, then intermediate, and then master. And if you click recommended fishing spots, it's going to tell you your ideal locations to go with these yellow arrows. This is if you're trying to level up fishing on new fish and go to your proper level area. You'll notice once you get to master, you're pretty free to do whatever you want. At that point, there is a bunch of trophies for the fish and also different trophies based upon the fish itself. I haven't really gone to complete all these yet, but you'll pick these up. Each one tells you what zone they're in, so you'll see maybe 4 or 5 in a group that are in one area. All right, so what if you hate active fishing and just don't feel like doing it at all? There is the option in this game to use merits to fish. If you know me from BDO, you know I am a big fan of AFK. The AFK fishing in this game actually costs merits, which works out to about, I think it's 50 cents an hour. So we're looking at $12 a day to AFK fish. So what I'm going to do here, just for the video, I'm going to spend 40 merits for 30 minutes. When you do this, you'll notice that you just begin to automatically fish for 30 minutes. So you can just fish, set that, and walk away. One thing to keep in mind, if you want to be getting some mesos in this, you actually want to buy a fishing tackle and look for one that matches your rank. Since I'm a master, I'm going to go with a 1 hour master. This costs, all right, 5,000 mesos. How much mesos does this make a day? I did let it run for a 24-hour period. I put it on extend for a 3-hour repeat, and I kept it going, and it only worked out to about 700,000 mesos. Comparing that to, like, running dungeons and picking up epics itself between 8 and 15 million, for like an hour of work compared to this, I can't see this as being a pay-to-win feature in the game. I could see it helping, though. You'll notice I am getting prestige experience. When you're leveling up, you get a good deal of experience from this, too. I actually did most of 50 to 60 using AFK fishing just to see what would happen. And it was about an hour and a half to 2 hours per level. So you might be asking, how do you actually make money from fishing? I guess a lot of people first are like, oh, well, I'm catching all these fish, but they're not going in my inventory, so I'm not making any money at all, and that's true. When I use the master lore by clicking on the fisher shop here, you'll notice that you'll start to catch these golden options, and you can see these octopus, starfish, and dolphin. They sell for 100,000 each. That's how you actually monetize your AFK fishing with the lore. So if you come up here and you buy, let's say, 3 hours of AFK fishing, you want to match it with a 3-hour one of these lures for 3 hours, and then you'll actually monetize this. Like I said earlier, though, it's really, in my opinion, really low. Now, I haven't really gotten into the game enough to know if there's like secret areas or secret zones where you get tons more per hour. That's definitely a possibility. But as far as me so far, I haven't been very impressed. And while this video is becoming much longer than I anticipated when I had the original idea to make this today, but I do want to point out one more important thing. You'll notice on these rods, they're in the fisherman's shop to purchase, and each one basically just reduces the amount of time it takes to fish each fish. This, you can see I'm using the epic version. You get all these for free as you progress. If you have crazy amounts of money, you can just buy them a little earlier, perhaps, as you're going. Just make sure to keep in mind that, each one has a requirement, like, you know, this will need intermediate, this will need, you know, advanced, and this needs master or whatever. Just keep an eye on the requirement there before you buy it. But they do speed this up and make it so you get a lot more per hour. I'm Incendar from NA East in the Slippy Guild, super duper casual for the time being. However, it seems like I've been having a lot of fun so far in this game, so I might actually start playing a little more actively. But thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.